Today I'm talking lo-fi. I'm going to explain what lo-fi is soon, but I just want you to think about something really quickly. When you hear lo-fi, when you listen to lo-fi music, typically what does it do for you? It makes you feel relaxed, right? It makes you feel at peace and you have a clearer mind. You just wind down a lot more when you hear lo-fi music, right? So then, how is that possible? Why is it so relaxing? Now I want you to do something else for me. I want you to go on YouTube and type that up. Why is lo-fi music relaxing? And just scroll through the results of whatever comes up. And at the time of recording this, it's 4th of the 29th, 2023. I can't see anything that comes up, so I thought I'd make a video discussing it. So what is lo-fi? Lo-fi stands for low fidelity. The word fidelity refers to the degree of exactness in which something is copied or reproduced. And once you separate these two words, low fidelity, and you know the meaning of fidelity, it really puts in perspective why it is named lo-fi. It gives you an idea of why lo-fi sounds the way it does, because it's comprised of imperfect and lower quality sounds. Examples of what this entails are distorted sounds or pitches that you would hear throughout many of the lo-fi tracks that you may be aware of to this day. But wait, if this is the case, and these tracks present us with unpleasant and scratchy sounds, then what makes it so freaking relaxing then? Shouldn't it be the opposite? That's where I come in. So let's break it down a little further. Lo-fi music does have a sort of scratchy sound incorporated in it, but it also utilizes elements of classical, jazz, and blues rhythms. It complements greatly with one another, and the tracks tend to be quite repetitive as well. I'm going to provide you with an opinion here on why I feel like the repetitiveness of the song matters, and it's also consistent with what websites say when I do Google it, on Google, but I don't really have like a scientific paper proving this, so if you're looking for that, then I'm sorry. To explain it, let's consider homeostasis. So homeostasis, when Googled, is defined as the tendency towards a relatively stable equilibrium between interdependent elements, especially as maintained by physiological processes. I'm gonna give you my monkey brain definition. Me, monkey brain, right? Likes to be comfortable. Something changes in monkey brain's life, make monkey brain uncomfortable. Therefore, if something is repetitive and it's the same over and over again, monkey brain happy, monkey brain feel good. Homeostasis. It's why people backslide when it comes to maybe like losing weight or achieving any kind of goal. It's because they fall back into the comfort, which is homeostasis, wanting to be safe and comfortable and in the same place. That's why I think the repetitiveness of lo-fi music is so relaxing to people. It's because our brains can just wind down and not have to think about what we're listening to. Because when you listen to like other genres, there's typically like lyrics, deeper meanings, peaks and falls of songs. Like there's ups and then there's downs, and your brain has to think a lot and process this information. Whereas with lo-fi, you can just sit there brain dead and it just doesn't matter. Further adding to the relaxing nature of lo-fi is that of the visuals that are typically incorporated with the audio. Because as we usually listen to it online, it's typically in the form of a video, or on SoundCloud you'll have pictures, the thumbnail of the song. And this art that is incorporated with the audio typically evokes emotions of nostalgia, dreaminess, and comfort. Typical example of this, and I'm gonna have to read it because it's a Japanese name and me no smart, so give me a second here. Shizuku Tsukishima, whatever the hell, from the Studio Ghibli film, Whisper of the Heart. That's an example, you see that everywhere on YouTube videos. Adding on to the previous point, there's also live chats and forums where you can listen to this music, and people can in real time chat with one another worldwide, and that could be during their study sessions. Maybe they're at uni, it doesn't matter where they are at study sessions, or just in their downtime. They're able to interact with one another, and there's sort of a piece to that, that it's coming together, being there for one another. So those are the reasons why lo-fi is so relaxing. And I'd like to just close the video off by providing to you my opinion on why lo-fi is so fascinating. I find it so fascinating because it really does relieve stress the moment that I hear it. And I think a lot of people can relate with that as well. I think it's quite common. But also, I find it so fascinating that it just serves, in my personal opinion, it serves as a break from other genres. Pop, hip-hop, rock, anything, even reggae or whatever, man, anything. Different kinds of genres will typically have lyrics in them, and they'll have deeper meanings. Like I said earlier, people are expressing themselves on a whole other level than what lo-fi would be. although lo-fi can be pretty expressive itself. My point is, there's several more factors that are involved in those kinds of genres. And if your life is busy and hectic and you listen to that kind of music, you're listening to other people's emotions being expressed, whether that be love, hatred, anger, disappointment, depression, whatever it is. That's all falling into your ears and then into your mind. You're absorbing it. This can really add to a stressful life, by making it even more stressful sometimes. It could make it better too, don't get me wrong. But that's why I think it's so beautiful. This serves as a break from that. It allows your brain to just completely stop thinking altogether. You really don't have many thoughts when you listen to lo-fi unless you are thinking about your own life and you're, not thinking about an artist that's singing about their life. I hope you found this video interesting, because I found the topic interesting and I was surprised that nobody talked about it, so I talked about it. Thank you very much for watching.